Hey guys, it's Cassie and I am back with yet another painting video. Today I thought I would show you different ways that I paint plants or greenery. I'm using this scrap of watercolor paper and I'm using gouache paint. Let's get right into it. So the first type of greenery that I'm doing, I'm just making one long stem, as long as I want the greenery to be, and then I'm adding a circular kind of leaf, kind of like an upside down teardrop on the top of the stem, and then all the way down I'm basically just making hearts along the stem, as you can see. So it's pretty straightforward, and yeah. Alright guys, so for this next type of leaf, again I am drawing a straight line. If you're doing different kinds of greenery in a painting, I would recommend using different shades of green. It just gives it a bit more interest and doesn't look so one-dimensional, I guess. So here I am doing more of a pointed end on my leaves, so it's basically the same as the first leaf, except I am pointing the ends instead of curving the ends. Alright, so this next plant, I am going to actually put it into a little pot. So I'm just picking whichever color I want for the pot. For this one I'm going to use red. I'm going to make kind of a circular, a half circle pot, and then I am going to start on the plant. Alright, so this one is going to be like a round cactus with a little flower on top. I honestly have no idea what that plant is called. I'm sure there's a real name, but that's just what I'm going to call it for today. So I am making the cactus a light green color, and then on the edges where there would kind of be a shadow, I'm just putting some darker green in there. This is pretty easy. You're basically just making a circle. Half of it is the cactus and half of it is the pot. And then adding a cute little flower. I'm going to use the color purple, but you can use whatever color you want. And just kind of flicking the paintbrush upwards to create that little flower. So this next plant is basically just going to be kind of a bushy plant. So I am just kind of going in circles with my paintbrush, adding in some lighter green, some darker green, all over the place, just until I get it looking the way that I want, kind of spilling off the edge of the pot. And yeah, pretty straightforward, pretty simple. Alright, so I've just added some extra touches. Now I am going to be doing the third little plant here. So again, making another little pot. This one's orange. You can just do whatever you want for these. If you want to put a design on them, I just think they look super cute for putting these little plants in. And this one is going to be kind of a long, droopy kind of plant. I'm sorry, I don't really know the names of plants very well, but they're cute, so I like to paint them. But so basically I'm just making lines that are a little bit thicker at the bottom and thinner at the very end, kind of coming out from the center of this pot. every which way. Alright, so I've just made this little purple pot, and I'm going to be going ahead and starting this next plant. This one is basically a cross between the first one that we did with the heart shapes and the last one that we did with the droopy kind of stringy look. So I'm basically just doing the heart shapes, but they're drooping over the sides and also kind of going in every different direction. Alright, so this next plant is just going to be a tall, full-size cactus. So I'm basically just making this big kind of looped at the top shape, and I'm just going to fill it in with a lighter green, making sure that the darker green colors kind of stay towards the outside for a little bit of a shadow. And then I'm also going to be adding in kind of like a little arm that's waving hello, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. Alright, so this last one is going to be a vine. So I'm basically just making a big looped string and making some little pointy leaves off of the string, the loop that I've just made, and then also kind of branching off of that and creating little extra sections. The leaves are going every which way. Vines are kind of messy and crazy, and that is the beauty of them. And this is our last plant. So there it is, all of our different kinds of plants and greenery. I'm just going in and touching some things up, but that's basically it. If you guys want to see more videos like this in the future, please subscribe and let me know in the comments down below. I'll be sure to respond to you quickly, and I'll see you guys soon.